In this video, we will show you how to print our new products, which is floor mat. Firstly, I would like to introduce you what kinds of material we have and which sizes we have. Okay, follow with me. First is the material. We have two types of material. This is the first material. You see, this is the back, and this is the front. And this is the second material. This is the back, and this is the front. Compared with these two different materials, this one is thinner, and this one is thicker. Yeah, so from our understanding, we thought that this one will be very good for your bathroom or bedroom use. And this one will be good for your living room or kitchen use. Besides, we also have a variety of different sizes, like this one. Okay, if you need any other sizes, we can also do it for you. Instead, we also have made the same material based on and for car use. You see, this is for the back and this is for the front. It's very easy to print. Okay, so next, let's move on of how to do the printing for these types of format. You can see from all of this printed one, it was printed by the large format of printer and large format of the heat presses, which we do not have it here today, so we will not show you how to do the printing, but we will show you, today's focus is how to print with an A3 printer and a desktop heat press machine. Okay, let's go. So firstly, we prepared the blanks floor mat for your for printing, and secondly, we prepared the printed paper, and you can see the design we made is with white background. The reason why we made the white background is because you can see the size is much more larger than both A4 and A3, right? So for the format, if you only do partial printing, it will not look very nice as per our opinion. So we thought that maybe it is better that we combine with different prints and do several times of printing and still get a full printing for the floor mat. Okay, that's why in order to there is no gap between each paper or each design, then we made it with white background. So if you want to print a floor mat with a desktop solution of printer and heat presses, so that might be the only kinds of design you can achieve. You cannot do the design in this way, like they have different types of color background or whatever kinds of design you can do. If you want to do this kinds of print, then you have to invest in a roller printer and a large format heat presses. So that means that for this floor mat, it might be a good opportunity for the customer who already have a large format printer and large format heat presses. Okay, let's move on the printing. So it's the same as all the textile products. The printing time is 1 minute, which means 60 seconds. Then temperature is 180 degrees Celsius. So today we're using our Galaxy GS303 press to do the demo. It's a swing away heat presses. Okay, let's do the printing demo. So what you need to prepare is a blank floor mat, printed paper, heat glove, Teflon sheet, or heat resistant tape. Okay, let's do the printing. So today we're using our Galaxy GS303 heat press machine, which is swing away heat presses, to do the demo. Firstly, the printing temperature is 180 degrees Celsius, and the time is 60 seconds, which means 1 minute. Okay, now the temperature is already heated up. Let's do the printing. Firstly, swing the heat press machine away and put your floor mat into the machine. Okay, the better is you put it in the center of the machine and then covered with a sheet of the printed paper. Actually, we can do 2 at one time. Maybe not good. 1 at one time will be good because you can see if we do 2 there will be some design to be covered with each other. That may cause a problem of the printing. So we do one print at a time, okay? So cover with Teflon sheet. So if you are experienced, then you just cover with Teflon sheet. You can see like this. That will avoid the paper to be moved out once the time is up. I mean, when you lift up the heat presses. But if you are not so experienced, then or you worry that you will be handle some problem. I mean, after you lift up the heat presses, the paper is moving, so you can use a heat tape to tape it a little bit, and then use a Teflon sheet to cover it. Now we're ready to go. And medium pressure will be good enough. I think this pressure is a little bit high, but should be okay. Okay, so it needs 1 minute to print. And then 4 times of printing will get the whole floor mat to be ready. I think the size of this floor mat is 40 by 60 centimeter, which is a standard size in the market. Okay, so it's very easy and simple. Yeah, the printing temperature is 180 degrees Celsius, and the time is 1 minute. Medium pressure. Yeah, it can used with all types of different sublimation paper and sublimation ink. And for sublimation, you know that the prints almost keep forever. No any color fade away. And you can put it into the washing machine or whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, that's the key and that's the most advantage for sublimation. Okay, time is up. This is a manual type of heat presses. We also have auto open one. Okay, let's see. See, print goes very well. And we do next print. So for next print, I will not use heat tape. Just, you can see, that's why it's very, very important you make the design with a white background. Because you can see when you put any next, you can choose. You can see, although here is as print, but here do not have, so I can choose to let this design to go here. Still, it will have a nice finish. So let's see. Okay, this time I will not use a heat tape to fix it. Instead, just use a Teflon sheet to cover it. Teflon sheet is very important. There are 2 functions. One is to avoid the paper to be lifted up when you lift the heat presses. And the other thing is that to keep the substrate to be clean. I mean, maybe some dirty things in the heat platen. Yeah, if you use a Teflon sheet to cover it, that can make the finished product or protect these blanks from dirty. Okay, time almost up. Let's see how it looks without heat tape this time. Okay, lift it up and take the Teflon sheet out and then get this out. It's fine. See, it's good. Okay, you can see here, it prints well. Okay, let's do the third time of prints. You can see this edge is white because I did not put it in when I do these 2 prints. So this time I will put this side into the machine and make sure the design be covered with the edge so that the edge can be printed. Okay, so so when you do the printing, you need to make sure this would not be happen. So you will not have a white edge. Okay. And then cover up the Teflon sheet and we're ready to go. Move the machine back. Okay, let's wait for another minute. Okay, let's see the third print. Wow, goes very well. You can see the edge was printed well. Right? Okay, let's do the last print. Okay, make sure put the edge inside. Okay, and then here we go. Cover the Teflon sheet. Okay, for another minute, then we will finish this printing and we will see how the finished product looks like. Okay, time is up. Let's see how the finished product looks like. Okay, it looks nice, right? It is hardly to say that this was printed by multiple times. So that means that even you only have a desktop solution for sublimation, like X-ray printer with this desktop heat press machine, you can also print the floor mat. And another thing I noticed that you can see when we do the design, this is the printed paper, right? If you want something personalized, like a date or a family name, when you do design, you can put it in the center of each design. And then after printing, you will get the customized information in, I think, a full corner of the floor mat. That will make the finished products to be looks personalized and also looks very nice. Okay, that's all for today's video, and hope it will be helpful. Okay, thank you. Let's make life memorable.